Today we'll be performing a frog dissection and we'll be focusing on the digestive system, which obviously runs through the body of the frog and is very similar to our own humans. We will begin by examining the esophagus, which the food encounters after being masticated or chewed in the mouth by the sharp vomerine teeth, which are special to frogs. The esophagus is essentially a passageway that connects the mouth to the stomach. The food travels down the esophagus by means of a process called peristalsis, which are muscle contractions. As I just mentioned, the esophagus leads into the stomach. We are now in the upper left quadrant of the abdomen. The stomach is a temporary storage tank for the food, containing enzymes such as pepsin, which help break down the food, enabling the body to take in its nutrients. The acid, which has a very low pH, is harmful to the body, which explains why both humans and frogs have cardiac sphincters. Cardiac sphincters being the valves that prevent acid from coming up into the throat. The food is now converted into a creamy substance known as chyme. When food is not present, the stomach collapses inward, creating folds within it called rugae. The scalpel is directed towards the pancreas, which directly follows the stomach in the digestive tract, although the food does not encounter the pancreas. The pancreas reinforces what the stomach is responsible for by contributing even more enzymes which break down the food. The liver is after the pancreas. Aside from the skin, the liver is the largest organ in both frogs and humans. It is located below the diaphragm and it has 4 distinct lobes, with the largest being the right lobe, which is visible on all surfaces of the organ. The liver produces bile, which is transported to the duodenum. Bile is a substance that aids in the breakdown of food and the absorption of fat. After the liver, the digestive tract uses a small green organ called the gallbladder. The gallbladder stores the bile that is not immediately used and therefore is at the body's disposal when needed. Like the stomach, the gallbladder collapses when it is empty. After the gallbladder, we encounter the small intestine. The food leaves the stomach and enters the small intestine. The small intestine is the largest section of the digestive system and contains 3 sections known as the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. The small intestine is where the food can finally be used by the tissues and is absorbed by the villi. There are thousands of villi along the small intestine. These nutrients are either sent directly to the blood or put into storage. The large intestine follows the small intestine. The large intestine temporarily stores and concentrates residue left from the small intestine until defecation, the elimination of feces from the body, can occur. The remaining food residues are digested, and most of the remaining water, electrolytes, and vitamins are absorbed. The large intestine has small, fat-filled pouches of visceral peritoneum that hang from its surface called epiloic appendages. The scalpel is directed towards the final component of the digestive tract, also known as the rectum, which follows the large intestine. The rectum is where the feces are stored until they are ultimately eliminated from the body.